I'm here to take a few more of your midweek minutes to talk to you about a very important subject, something I don't think we often consider. And I'm doing this at a time when there's a lot going on. In politics, we hear about student debt forgiveness. It's an ideal, and it's not going to be a political thing here. On the other hand, it should make us ask the question if forgiveness has been politicized. Because how many of us really understand what forgiveness is? Not a standard sort of, oh, I know what forgiveness is. I forgave my mother, brother, sister, father, dog for eating my homework, whatever, my boss for yelling at me, or my employee for being lazy. No. I mean, the biblical sense of forgiveness. The foregoing of a debt owed while maintaining the relationship. See, that's how I see forgiveness, and that's a complicated thing right there. The foregoing of a debt while maintaining a relationship. That's hard, you know? Sometimes once you get married, there's outside interference and even inside interference, internal interference in your marriage or in your dating life or as a friend, whatever the situation. There are 1,000 combinations here I'm not even going to get to. But forgiveness is when you acknowledge the wrong and choose to still treat them as though it's all good. Now, of course, I'm cutting out a huge chunk of the ideal, the value, the principle, if you would, the virtue that comes with it. I'm not touching any of that here. And that, I fear, causes people to be robbed. But right now, I just want to ask you, is there someone you can think of who needs forgiveness? From you. Not is there somebody who you know who needs to forgive somebody else. No. Is there someone you know who you need to forgive? And the funny thing is, as I'm doing this, I can see myself, and I can see me pointing at me. And that's the way it's supposed to be. Because the idea is, even with all the external everything going on, you're still a person, and I'm still a person. So that means that it is our individual decision to respond or react. Right now, there's a chance to regroup and reorganize and readdress everything. Air a grievance. Ask forgiveness. Point out the problem. Because without that, things don't get better. Things do get a lot worse. My father's mentor once said, bad news doesn't get better with time. And that's probably not original to him. But the principle still stands. The verse in John talks about, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. Man, even though he knew they were doing wrong, he still gave anyway. So, take a minute and just think about it. Is there something you need to ask for forgiveness on? Maybe not even spiritually, maybe just physically, maybe interpersonally, between you and another person. Starts there. Thanks.